Hello and welcome to this video on how to remove duplicates from a list in Python. On line 8 we have a list of names here and we can see that we have Alice and John in there twice. So the question is, given this list, how do I take out these additional names? Do I have to iterate through lots of times and check how many times they appear? You could, however that's quite inefficient. What you can do instead is use a set, so we can leverage the characteristics of a set. So in case you haven't seen a set before, that's what they look like. And I use curly braces here. Just be careful because the dictionary also uses curly braces, except the dictionary has the structure where each item has a key value pair like this here. So when you just have commas like that, you can tell it's a set. Another way of telling that, I'm just going to print it first, show what it looks like, is using the type function, but I'll just briefly show what the set does first. So even though the set had 10, 10, 10, 20, 20, when we printed it, it had just 10 and 20. So that's because the set removes duplicates. That's one of its main characteristics in set theory in general. Duplicates don't exist in sets. And just to show you how you can check it's a set, pass it into the type function like this, and we'll see class set. So we know that sets remove duplicates. Duplicates can't exist inside sets, which is good. So we can leverage that. Let's clear the screen and we're going to do our work down here. And what I've got for you is I've got a before and after. So we're going to do all our work in the middle. And the point of the before and after is to show what we're doing to the list along our journey. So what we're going to do is we're going to take names and we're going to first convert it into a set. Point of that is to remove the copies. When we have a set, we're going to say, let's convert that set into a list. So we basically go list, set, list. And the magic happens in the middle when those copies get removed. So let's say names is equal to, and we're going to do this step by step, the set of names. So set is a built-in function which takes in an input and tries to convert it into a set. And of course, in the process of that, those copies get removed. So let's hit run. And there we go. So the original list had 5 elements. The list after conversion to set only has 3 elements because the surplus Alice and John have now been removed. Halfway there, next step's to go back into a list. Now you could do this on a separate line. We could say like names equals to list of names. That's fine. What you could do on a single line, it's a bit more Pythonic and probably a bit tidier as well. So we're now going to say list here. So just a quick one, if you've not quite seen this before, this kind of nested kind of function call, whenever you have multiple functions stacked together like this, you always work from the inside out. So names goes into set, gives back a set. So all we're doing here is then saying, now take that set, pass that into here. So it goes list into the set goes into the list now lives in this variable. Just hit run, and there we go. Now I got our list back. What you could do, actually, there's a nice way, I'd say a nice way of doing this. This is more purely just for housekeeping, you haven't got to do this, but if you wanted to get back a sorted list, the sorted function, which is another built-in function in Python, returns a sorted list. It's a bit more computation because it involves sorting the list, and of course that's dependent on how big your list is. But for a small list like this, the difference is very minimal. So same deal, except we're now getting back a sorted list instead of a list. There we go. So John, Alice, Sue becomes Alice, John, and Sue. So just to recap, we did this, well the crux of it is a set. The set's kind of what's done the magic here. All we've had to do really is say, take the list, convert it into a set, and then convert that set back into a list. And there you go. So in my opinion, that's probably the easiest way of removing duplicates from a list in Python. Thanks for watching.